Hello choir! This is my first attempt to record some sort of rehearsal for you. So without further introduction, let's have a bit of a warm-up, okay? So a bit of a stretching, please. So you can do it standing, preferably standing. If I stood, I would have to change the setting on my camera, so I'm just gonna stay seated, but you can stand and do your nice stretches to the point when it's slightly uncomfortable. That's it. And then shake your hands and shake your legs, obviously standing, not the way I do it. And then one arm tapping and the other arm tapping, and legs the same. Okay, and face, but waking up. That's it. And now nice movement of the shoulders, rolling forward slowly and gently. Remember, if it brings more tension than before, then it's not working. So really slowly, without stopping your breath, keep observing yourself. It would be actually great if you could do this and have a mirror like the one that you can just see here somewhere near, so you can observe yourself. Okay, so it was rolling forward and then rolling backwards, the same, slowly and gently. Think about the balance between your feet without looking at them. Just notice how you stand, or if you sit, then notice how you sit, so you're not slouching. Okay, so the sitting bones directed down, your feet flatly on the floor. All right, and then releasing the muscles of the neck one way and the other way, again slowly and gently, not pushing, just imagining the axes that go through the middle of your head, and you just do that movement around that axis. Noticing your breathing. Notice whether you keep breathing in a open and gentle way, not interrupted by movement. Okay. Now let's do a bit of the breathing exercises that I did for you last time. So this is our diaphragm. Do you remember? These are your ribs. And breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Now keep doing it in your own time, okay? In your own time. So some of you will be able to breathe out for longer. Some of you for shorter. Try not to push the breath out at the end, so you just stop before you feel the abdominal muscles tensing up, okay? A few more of those, in and out. Okay, right, and now humming. Oh, I need to switch on my piano. So before you start, think about opening the sound, and as gentle, as easy as you can, especially here in your head, okay? 1, 2, 3. Try to take in breath through your nose and going down and Okay, now we are going to do oo, oo, and then on ah. And for this particular exercise, it would be great if you could have a mirror so you can see how you do it. You can't do it at the rehearsal normally, and that's the advantage of having it online, that you can really make sure you notice, you can observe yourself and notice how you do it. Okay, so if you look at the mirror, you think about softening your face, softening your eyes, so you're not kind of doing this, you know, focusing and trying hard. So everything soft here, ooh, soft, and then ah, round ah, ah, and you're just releasing the jaw forward and down. Okay, so in breath, listen one more time how I want you to say it, sing it. Ooh, breath. Ah, okay, let's start. 3 and ooh, breath. Ah, ooh, breath. And ooh, breath, and soft face. Ooh, breath. And ooh, breath, ah, ah. Remember about up and over, and ooh, breath, ah. Soft face, up and over. Ooh, breath. Ah. If you have to drop down, drop down. 3 and ooh, breath, and ah, and breath. Keep looking at your face. Look how you do it. Are you squashed already? If you squashed already, think about the space, opening space. It's all in your head. Thinking here, opening the space, releasing the ribs here, okay? If you sit, check with your feet and check with your sitting bones, because by that time now, it's been 9-10 minutes, you may have gone back to your habitual way of sitting, okay, or standing. So the next one, 3 and ooh, and ah. Going higher and higher, and I want you to really think how little I have to engage when I go higher and higher, okay? Lots of space and how little. I'll be thinking that with you. 3 and little, and and 3 and one more time, oo, 3 and sitting bones going down, okay. So that's for the warm-up, which you can use anytime as a separate bit to before each rehearsal, although I think I'll add a little bit of a warm-up anyway for each recording, just to make sure that you did something, but you can use this bit from that first recording always. And today, let's see how much I'll do, but I would like to start with When the Saints Go Marching In. Then we will do bits, just bits from it, okay? Then we'll do a bit of a Rhythm of Life, and If I Can Dream, maybe. Let's see, because I would like to keep it within maybe 40 minutes time to see how long it will take me to download it then on YouTube channel, okay? And you will be sent the link to the YouTube channel, so you won't have to download it yourself. Okay, so When the Saints Go Marching In, I would like to look from page 5, okay? And the way I'm gonna do it, because I'm not a great pianist, I'll just go through all the voices. It will be singing it, and hopefully you'll be able to sing along with me. And what I would like to achieve today is to go from page 5, page 6, the transition between page 6 and page 7, okay? Because sometimes it's not, you're not all confident about it. And then the other thing I would like to achieve is on page number 8, it's the bottom line, to see whether we can sing that better, okay? So, we are starting with basses, okay? If you feel confident enough, other voices, just join in, even if I don't sing your part. Test yourself. Can you get into your notes? If after this rehearsal you still have problems, you'll see that you still can't sing on your own something, I would really appreciate the feedback, like we would like you to work on specific bar here, the entrance here, for example. So I think it's great, because if you really learn, each one of you separately in your houses, if you really learn it, then gosh, we will be like the best choir ever from September, you'll see. So really treat it as an opportunity to see how well you sing and what can you improve, okay? So page 5, top line, I'm starting with basses. 1, 2, 3, 4. Saints marching, 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 saints marching in. Saints marching, saints marching, saints marching, saints marching, saints marching, marching in, marching in. I'm sorry, bottom line on page 5, basses. Saints marching, marching in, marching in, marching in. I'm sorry, my pronunciation is very bad, but I know you can do it better. Bottom line, one more time, basses. 1, 2, 3, and saints marching, marching in, marching in. Now, could we do the last bar of page 5? So the one before you change the pattern, okay? So it's gonna sound like this. Saints marching, saints marching, saints marching in. That bit, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. Saints marching, saints marching, saints marching in. And then saints marching, saints marching, saints marching, saints marching, saints marching, marching in, marching in. Okay? And now we are going to do the baritones, which is, I think, easy enough. But let's do it. Let's do it with the second verse, okay, guys? So it's going to be, I want to see that big white gate. I want to see that big white gate. I want to see those doors swing open when the saints go marching in, marching in. Okay. So, 1, 2, 3. I want to see that big white gate. I want to see that big white gate. I want to see their doors swing open when the saints go marching in, marching in. I want, and then it's, marching in. Oh, when, because we were singing the second verse, which made me slightly confused, I'm sorry. I'm gonna go from when the saints go marching in, marching in. Oh, when, and we're gonna try that transition, okay? So this is the last bar of the top line, page 6, baritons, middle of the bar, from when the saints, 1, 2, 3. When the saints go marching in, marching in. Oh, when, go marching in. Oh, when, go marching in. Okay, that transition, one more time. When the saints, so the same bits, the same starting point, 1, 2, 3. When the saints go marching in, marching in. Oh, when, go marching in. Oh, when, go marching in. Okay, and we're gonna continue in a moment. Now, first tenors. The way I'm gonna do it, this is top of the page 5. I'm gonna sing the intro for the baritons, okay? And then you come. And yes, please, all the other voices, join in if you can. Actually, I'm gonna play from basses, so basses can join as well, okay? So this is third bar of the top line, page 5. Want to join. I want to see. Let's go immediately to the second verse, okay? I'm gonna go 1 octave lower because I need to save my voice. Want to see, so I'm gonna do it one more time. I'm sorry. Third bar, top line, page 5. Want to see big white gate. Want to see that big white gate. Hear the drum. See those doors swing open. Saints go marching in, marching in. You know what? I'll be knowing these pieces so much better after this because I'll be really having sung through all of your lines basically. So I'm sorry for all the mistakes. I said second verse, right? I'm gonna keep with the second verse, top tenors. One more time, okay? Top of the page 5, third bar. Want to see big white gate. Want to see that big white gate. See those doors swing open. Saints go marching in, marching in. When the saints marching in. When the saints marching in. And I'm gonna stop here. Top tenors, I would like you to look at bottom of the page 6 and transition to page 7. So marching in. When the saints. I'm wondering whether me singing it in this octave makes it more difficult for you. I'm just gonna sing it once higher, and I would like your feedback on whether I can stay lower or is it much easier for you if I sing it octave higher, okay? So this is still bottom of the page 6, first tenors. Marching in when the saints, and one more time, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Marching in when the saints. Okay, so that was your bit. And now second tenors. So I'm gonna do the same. This is top of the page 5. Third bar, I'm starting with basses. 1, 2, 3, 4. Want to see big white gate. Want to see that big white gate. Hear the doors swing open. Saints go marching in, marching in. Right, one more time. second tenors, if you hear the baritones coming, I want to join, you need to go back to that first note, okay? You hear that note in the entrance for baritones, okay? So baritones go 1, 2, 3. Want to join big white gate. Want to see that big white gate. Hear their doors swing open. Saints go marching in, marching in. So I would like you to sing one more time, top of the page 6, big white gate, and see those doors swing open, okay? 3, 4, 1. Big white gate. See those doors swing open. And one more time the same. So we learn that melody. 3, 4, 1. Big white gate. See those doors swing open. And continue. Saints go marching in, marching in. When the saints marching in. When the saints marching in. Okay, so your transition between page 6 and 7 is not too difficult because you just come back to the same note. You had the bottom of the page 6, marching in, and then you sing when the saints. But let's just do it one more time so we make sure you know. So this is bottom of the page 6, okay? 3, 4, 1. Marching in, when the saints marching in. When the saints marching in, I want, and then it's the next bit, which I'm wondering, maybe I'll just stay today with this and do the next ones next time, because you can always come back to it. You can always come back to it, and then you have sort of the whole. There's not much more difficulties apart from these two things. What should I do? Let's stay with this piece for now, okay? Let's stay with this piece for now. So from I want to be there in the number, I'm going from basses again. Basses, if I sing from the bottom, the last note of the top line, page 7. So, go marching in, I want to be there in their number. When the saints go marching in. I'm sorry, it's quite low for me. Let's do it one more time. So top page, top line, page 7, last note. Go marching in, I want to be there in the number. When the saints go marching in. Oh, when the band begins to play. Oh, when the band begins to play. I want to be, and then it's easier. So here, oh, when the band again, okay, top line, page 8. 1, 2, 3. Oh, when the band begins to play. Oh, when the band begins to play. I've played it wrongly. Oh, when the band begins to play. Let's just do begins to play. Begins to play. Maybe a few times. 1, 2. Begins to play. 1, 2. Begins to play. One more time. 1, 2. Begins to play. And now we're moving backwards to oh, when the band, bottom line of page 8. 1, 2, 3. Oh, when the band begins to play. I want to be there in the number. When the band begins to play. Hallelujah. Okay, just that when the band begins to play basis. Top line 9. Okay, page 9. When the band begins to play. Hallelujah. One more time. 1, 2. When the band begins to play. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. That's it. All right, so we've got the basses, hopefully. Basses, all of you anyway. You can, I hope you will see the time on YouTube, and if there's one particular moment where you want to practice it more, you can always come back to that bit in the video, okay? You can move the arrow down on the bottom line. Maybe Pete can explain that better, but I'm not gonna repeat everything 50 times because I'll lose my voice. But please do, if you need to revisit a particular bit that I'm rehearsing now, just move backwards, okay? So that was basses, wasn't it? And then we're going to baritones. I want to be there in the number. This is bottom of the page 7. Sorry, the last note of the top line of page 7. So, okay, that little bit. 1, 2, 3. Go marching in, I want to be there in the number. When the saints go marching in, marching in. Okay, and let's do it one more time. 1, 2, 3. Go marching. One more time, sorry. 1, 2, 3. Go marching in, I want to be there in the number. When the saints go marching in, marching in. Okay? Maybe one more time. 1, 2, 3. Go marching in, I want to be there in the number. When the saints go marching in, marching in. All right? And let's continue baritones. 1, 2, 3. Oh, when the band begins to play. Oh, when the band begins to play. So actually, you got exactly the same notes as the basses, so you could have been rehearsed beforehand with them. I'm sorry, because it's the same, begins to play, it's the same. But you can do it now. From Oh, when the band, bottom of the page 8. Oh, when the band begins to play, just begins to play. 1, 2. Begins to play. 1, 2. Begins to play. 1, 2, 3. Begins to play. I want to be there in the number. When the band begins to play. When the band begins to play. Let's go from Oh, when the band, bottom of the page 8, okay? 1, 2, 3. Oh, when the band begins to play, I want to be there in the number. When the band begins to play. Okay, sort of, I think. I hope you got it. And then the second tenors, marching in, bottom of the page 7. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Marching in, I want to be there in the number. When the saints go marching in, marching in. Oh, when the band begins to play. Oh, when the band begins to play. I want to be there in the number. When the band begins to play. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Okay, let's work backwards here. Second tenor, so we not get bored, okay? We're going from when the band begins to play, bottom of the top of the page 9. When the band begins to play. Right, I'm gonna sing it octave higher for me. 1, 2, 3. When the band begins to play. So really pay attention to the melody here. Band begins to play. Slowly one more time. Band begins to play. And again. Band begins to play. And from when the band. 1, 2, 3. When the band begins Okay, moving backwards, we're going from oh when the band begins to play, bottom of the page 8, second tenors. Oh when the band begins to play, I want to be there in the number when the band begins to play. Okay, one more time. Oh when the band, bottom of the page 8. Think about your ease and space. 1, 2, 3. Oh, when the band begins to play, I want to be there in the number when the band begins to play. Okay, repeat it for yourself. The recording, I mean, if you need to repeat that a few more times. And now, top tenors from I want to be there in the number, bottom of the page 5, from marching in actually, bottom of the page, not 5, page 7 of course. Marching in, I want to be there in the number, from there, okay? 3, 4, 1. Marching in, I want to be there in the number when... No, it is like this. One more time from marching in, I was surprised, taken by surprise. 3, 4, 1. Marching in, I want to be there in the number when the saints go marching in, marching in. Shall we sing that one more time, when the saints go marching in, okay? 1, 2, 3. When the saints go marching in, marching in. One more time. 1, 2, 3. When the saints go marching in, marching in. Oh, when the band begins to play. Oh, when the band begins to play. One more time. Begins to play. Begins to play. I want to be there in the number when the band begins to play. Hallelujah. Now I know you know that melody, first tenors, but I'm as well more concerned about how you sing it, so I'm gonna sing it one more time. And from oh when the band begins to play, bottom of the page 8, and see whether you can play with some of these thoughts, hopefully in front of the mirror. The way you sit, sitting bones going down, feet on the floor, lots of space, soft face, okay, and thought of the up and over. So this is the first bar of the bottom line, page 8. Oh when the band, 1, 2, 3. Oh when the band begins to play, I want to be there in the number when the band begins to play. Okay, and let's do it one more time. I'll do it now octave higher, so I will really have to actively do the same thoughts as you, because it's going to be high for me as well. So oh when the band, lots of space. 1, 2, 3. Oh when the band begins to play, I want to be there in the number when the band begins to play. Good. So I think I've covered all the difficult bits, almost all of them. Now I'll just do one more for bases. Bases, page 10. Okay? Saints go marching, saints go marching, saints go marching, and I want to be there in their number. Let's do it slowly. Saints go marching, saints go marching, and I want to be there in their number. One more time. And saints go marching, saints go marching, and I want to be there in their number. I think one of the difficulties here is actually putting the words and syllables in the right places. So please look for the place where maybe you've got a problem with the syllable, so you don't know where to change it, and maybe circle it around. Okay, let's do it one more time. 3 and saints go marching, saints go marching, and I want to be there in their number. a bit faster. 3, 4. Saints go marching, and I want to be there in their number. One more time. 3 and saints go marching, and I want to be there in their number. Okay, and as we almost done with it anyway, let's have the last page 11, bottom line. In, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. In. One more time, just coming in. 1, 2, 3, 4. In. And then and. I'm gonna do it octave higher, maybe that will be easier. Okay, so in, bottom of the page 11, 3 and in. And off, and then okay, so this rehearsal was about when the saints go marching in, plus the warm-up. I hope you'll find it useful, and maybe, and I've got some actually questions for you to reply. So the first thing, for the tenors, is it easier if I sing higher, or can I sometimes sing lower? And then, would you prefer to have the whole recording of one voice first through, and then second voice, and or can it be mixed like this, which is more natural for me to mix it, but I understand that you may get bored sometimes, although I think you could use that time to try to sing your voice anyway, even if I don't give you your particular notes, okay? So second question, and third question would be, would you prefer to have it live, so you see me in the real time, but you still can hear only yourself, which as well can be recorded and you could come back to it. Okay, and yes, I really would like you to have a mirror as you sit and think about how you do it, because I think this whole virus thing, which is dreadful, and you know, horrible things are happening in the world, but very good things are happening as well. And for our choir, I really pray for all of you that you stay safe and no one will get ill. But as well, I think we can use that opportunity to really learn the notes. And perhaps if we come back in September, you will see that actually we are much better choir than we were before we finished. So that's my hope as well. And any other comments obviously would be useful, okay? I'll try to record these sessions always over the weekend, because then my husband can take care of Usha. So you possibly will get them always on Mondays, unless the committee decides of another way of working with you. So kind regards to all of you. I hope you had a very good weekend, and see you at the next time with the Rhythm of Life.